Alright, what up guys? So today we do have a review planned for you guys, but real quick some updates. On the approved list we now offer Old Dude's Matte Paste and Ace High Company's original pomade. Two very high quality products that we just found out about, and so we want to go ahead and switch out some of the other products we have been offering, put those in to basically make sure that we offer you guys like just what is the best on the market and also at the best price possible, while still supporting our small community of home brewers. Also, I got some personal updates. Got my first DEXA scan yesterday, so body fat count percentage is down to 8.7, visceral fat 0.00. So you're gonna start seeing me pack on pounds again now, because now it just became bulking season. Summer bulking. But anyways, back to the review. So today, being more active on it being Saturday versus tomorrow being Sunday, I wanted to go ahead and go with something that's a little stronger, a little thicker today. And so today we'll be looking at the Red House Special Blend, which is supposed to be a kind of mixture between their water base and their private reserve. One firm, one medium, and this is supposed to be something that kind of fits in between. And of course, we'll start off by looking at the jar. This is Red House Special Blend Pomade. As you can see, it's really similar labeling to the private reserve, but instead of like a nice gold metallic, they opted with like just a simple red. Same formatting. You also got your 4-ounce jar, made in Kentucky, clear labeling, amber glass jar, very nice and like heavy duty, with Red House top cap. Opening it up, it of course looks very similar to their other like water-based products. I mean, they don't typically add any color, and so what you see is going to be a similar color across the range of like water-based and oil-based pomades. So let's go ahead and use it. So the biggest question I'm really seeking to answer today with this product is, does it have a place in their line? Kind of when this product was kind of released, what really just came right away to my mind is similar to the whole Apple range of products, your MacBook Pro, your MacBook Air, your iPad Pro. Like, there's a lot of overlap between products. Like, you have a medium, you have a firm. Do you need a medium firm? Is there really a necessity to have that? And so we'll really be kind of pointing into whether or not is this unique enough to be worth kind of like adding to your already like existing collection of medium and firm pomades. Is there a space for a medium firm? Anyways, the scent is that tobacco vanilla. It's across many of their products. Very familiar with it now. And if you guys own any of the Red House products, you guys already know what it smells like. But sweet, slightly herbal, but very vanilla, not fruity, but like a sweet like type of smell. Alright. So, scooping it out, it's reminiscent of the private reserve, except kind of a little more, how should I say it, more, not pasty, but drier. So the private reserve was definitely like really thick and strong and very impressive water-based product in regards to just how much hold it can offer, how strong it was, and just its convenience of still being a water-based product. Now with this one, it seems a little drier, which in my mind tells me, hey, it might be a little more versatile. Whereas that one is still like strong and very much so pushes towards like a slick, clean pomp. And so this one being more dry, we'll see how it does. But of course, scooping it out, very easy. Applying it, very easy. I mean, you definitely feel some sort of grip, but it being like a water-based pomade rather than like a paste or a clay is not overly dry in a way where like the product hits your hair, dries, and then you start ripping out hairs. And we definitely only need one more scoop. Like, you can definitely feel how thick the product is, which suggests is that it's gonna give you like a solid hold. Which is what I'm hoping for today, since today will be relatively more active than tomorrow. I do want something that will keep the hair there. And we'll be looking at temperatures in like the low 80s today and very sunny weather, so it'll be a very good test for the product. Alright, so with that all applied, go ahead and treat it like a normal pomade and just slick everything back. Though I do feel the thickness of the product, it's very easy to comb. But let's go ahead and like style everything now. And we'll go ahead and call that done. And I mean, things look good. Things look very good. I mean, the shine is just a tad above neutral. There definitely is kind of like the product is present. It definitely doesn't look like you have nothing in your hair. The slickness is definitely as slick as you can get without making it super overly oily. I mean, like, I have no stray hairs right now. And it's actually been a while since I used a product this slick that was like kind of aside from oil-based products. The strength is, I mean, I typically have an issue with many companies mislabeling like the strength of their products, but this one was actually pretty spot on, medium firm. This is actually a pretty good, damn good description of the hold. I mean, it's enough to get like a good height and good shape, but definitely not super like heavy, not firm, or not like far to the right of the spectrum in regards to hold. It's definitely a medium firm is the best description of it. Control wise, there is a bit of weight to the product, which makes it kind of, I guess, this is what you would expect out of a water-based pomade. I mean, we've become very accustomed to clays and pastes, which have very light weights, give you like very good shape, but kind of allow things to fall apart. And so, kind of looking at a water base again, like a water base that kind of tries to traditionally mimic and embody like the beauties of an oil-based product, you get a lot more weight, and so things feel a lot more solid. Feels like a lot thicker in my hair, which is definitely something I haven't experienced in a while, and definitely like we'll see, or at least we hope for today will be optimal and kind of help keep this pomp throughout the day. Going back to the dryness I mentioned during the application, is definitely still present here in that it doesn't feel super greasy or oily at all. It feels pretty like nice, comfy, versatile in a way, but still you would probably be pushed towards like a clean pomp with this type of product. But yeah, so go throughout the whole day now, and we'll talk again in a few hours. Alright, so now we're at the end of the test, so let's go ahead and talk about how this pomade fared. So, I mean, it basically was similar to like what I expected. So you're not gonna get like as much hold as like the private preserve, but you still get that weight and that density, and so that really helps kind of endure and give resilience to the product. And so I mean, you're not gonna get like something that's just like concrete hard and like rock hard that will just survive anything, but something that will definitely survive for the majority of the day. It's definitely like a very like thick, like on the heavier side weighted type of product. And so what you kind of are balancing is that you don't get as much forwardness and the shape kind of changes, but what you get is then like resilience, endurance, a product that's like going to keep your hair the way you want it. And possibly, maybe even if you go to the gym, though that gets a little more complicated. But anyway, so the endurance is actually very good. Restyling now, we still have a lot of the product to work with, plenty. The volume is, I would say slightly less than the morning. I mean, every single product is going to go downwards throughout the day, but this definitely one of the more resilient products we've seen. Restyling the product loses also a little bit of slickness, but that's to be expected as the oils kind of like get absorbed into your hair. What else? Washing it out, yes, definitely you can get out in one shower very easily. If you want to get out with just water, you will have to agitate, but I would recommend still shampoo, just put it in one and wash. It's all out. Greasiness, not at all. Hardening, not at all. And overall, I would definitely see some use cases with this product. Personally, I would prefer the private reserve, but if you're someone who doesn't necessarily need that, like that strength, that hold, then this is like a good option. It's also a more like balanced like product. Mostly because you're really kind of trading the hold for a more slightly slicker, something that's a little more easy to apply, easy to work with, while you're still getting like the good scent and kind of that unique the Red House like water-based product, which are always like very strong, very formidable. And that's probably like kind of, I mean, we still have some other products of theirs to try out, but kind of just looking at the line from like up until now, really what stands out are the water-based pomades. I would prefer the Private Reserve, but second up would be this special blend. But yeah, oh, also, of course, if you guys are interested in this product or any of the products, we provide a promo code, the Pomp, all caps, for you guys to use as long as you're buying direct and supporting their small business. But other than that, this has been a review for the Red House Special Blend. Tomorrow we'll be reviewing as well, and I would like to look at the Old Dude styling treatment. So, see you guys tomorrow, and peace.